Hey YouTube, I'm going to make a review video on needle nose pliers. In front of us we have the Kleins, the Knipex, and the Channellocks. I want to go over each one of these individually, point out the pluses and minuses of them, and get your thoughts, see what you think about these. But one thing about needle nose pliers is that you don't use them very often, but when you need them, they're pretty much the only tool that will be able to get that hard to reach fastener or whatever that you're trying to reach or whatever. So they definitely come in handy when the time is right. So anyway, we got the Kleins here. Let's look at them first. A nice rubber grip. They seem decently well made, pretty well machined. They do have cutters in here, so that's always a plus. Let's look at the teeth, see if we can get in there. See these teeth. There we go. They're on like a slant angle and they don't go down all the way, so that's not too big of a deal. So anyway, another important thing to look for in needle nose pliers is how narrow they are right here. That helps a lot when you're trying to reach in a small tight space for whatever you're reaching for. So these are decently narrow, but they're not the best out there. And speaking of the best, the Knipex needle nose pliers, they also have a cutter in them. They come with that red rubber grip. Feels pretty good. Definitely a long reach, long part of the tool. So you can just tell when you open and close them. They're made good. They really are. Let's look at the teeth. Now they got a different type of style, just straight across, but they go down a lot farther. So that's a plus. And then let's look at how narrow they are. I mean, they are really narrow, but they still feel strong. They still feel well made. So probably one of the best needle nose pliers you can get out there on the market. Let's just compare them real quick to these Kleins here. Now the Kleins are a bit shorter, but they're still a little thicker. So it's still a good tool, but I think the Knipex has them beat. So, and then the Channellock, again, a nice rubber grip. They also have the cutters built in. One thing I'm not for sure about, you can see that gap in there. It'd be a pretty prominent gap. The teeth, I do like their teeth. They're crisscrossed both ways, and I think that would be good for extra grip. I think that would wear pretty good. But anyway, but yeah, they have a pretty decent sized gap there. I guess at the very tip it's not too bad, but again, let's compare them to the Knipex, and as you can see, Knipex has them beat when it comes to narrowness. So yeah, those are the three needle nose pliers that I have. Let me know what you think, what you have out there, what works for you, what brands you like, what you like and don't like about whatever you have out there. But until then, later.